Hey guys, welcome back to the new video, and today we will try to recreate this animation made by Eptavisual. I like it so much, and I will show you some interesting things and some techniques so you can make your own animation so beautiful and stunning. So let's start. Okay guys, we are already in the After Effects. Let's create a new composition. Basically I choose this preset, social media, and we need to figure out what we need to do. So today we need to create a pump jack, some barrels with liquid, and few people watching their phone. So let's start with our pump jack, I guess, and we can create it in two ways. So I have this screenshot, so you can make the same screenshot even now and start recreating this, or you can just visit my Discord and I'll attach there some files. So for example, how I make it by myself. I have this picture and I need to reduce the opacity of it. And guys, I should say that here we have two different layers, so we need to create two different layers because this is our static part and here we have our moving part, so we will make some rotation right here. So let's start. I'll show you just some techniques how you can do it. If you will not download it from my Discord, you can make it in your way. So let's create with our pen tool this part. So guys, for example, you created this part, then I'm going to this shape layer, contents, and here I need to create one more shape with ellipse, for example in this way, but I'm going to make it in radial gradient. So you will adjust it by yourself. You can add here some different parts and make it much more better than me. So it will be our shape layer number one. We will set our anchor point, I guess right here to the center, and we will make the rotation for it. So I'll make it in my own way because I have created some pictures with Illustrator. As I said, I have some files made in Illustrator, so I will just paste it somewhere here. So we have our pump jack machine. Let it be somewhere here, I guess. Maybe this one I want to make a little bit bigger. Okay. So guys, I'm also going to create some additional parts for our pump jack. I also make it with the same pen tool, so you can see it right now how it looks. So guys, I have something like this, and maybe it's not perfect, but my goal is to show you the main techniques and principles of this work. So with some design stuff you can make it much more better by yourself. Okay, the same way I'm going to do right here. Here guys will be two different layers, so for this rope, and for this, I don't know how it named, so here I will have two different shapes. And guys, also I need to create the mask right here. Even if your mask not perfect, you can just increase the feather. So let's have a look what we have. I'm going to fill it, but I guess it will be gradient. And let's make the subtract mode for our mask. So we have something like this, and let's add some gradients here. I need to find where we have our points of our gradients. Let's move it here. So we will have from this point somewhere here, and let it be something like this. I don't know. So guys, if we will hide our composition, I mean our screenshot, we have already done this part. So guys, let's create now our ground. I will make it according to our picture, so it will be our new shape layer, something like this. So let's remove the fill and add some white stroke. Now it looks like this, but let's add here some interesting thing. I need to find the stroke, and here we have taper. So I increase the start length and end length, so we will have something like this. Okay, so guys, now let's make some movement for our pump jack. I'm going to create the anchor point right here. Let it be somewhere here, okay? And we need to make the rotation for it. Let's set the keyframe right here, and for example on the first second we will have the rotation from this part to this. If we will need some changings, we can always change something, so I think let it be somewhere here. We can also copy this first layer, so we will have something like that. It will move in this way. Maybe it's too much, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe let it be something like this. So we have this point, it's top point for example, and it will be bottom point. So let's try to duplicate these points. I'm making it just in this way. You can also guys make it in this way, so you can copy all these keyframes but without this one and move it to the place you need. For example, let it be something like this. Alright guys, now let's change the path for our lines here and here. So we need to find this part and let's change it according to our machine. I guess we can make it in this way. Just click stopwatch here and I'm pressing shift right here and right here, and now just clicking on this point and here pressing shift, I selected these 2 points and I want to make it somewhere here, I guess. So let it be the first point, and the first second it's going here, so let's move it maybe a bit here, and then on the second let it be somewhere here. Okay, so it's even not very necessary to make adjustments for this rope or a line, how we can make it. The main thing, we need to change the position for this part, but nevertheless I will add some keyframes for this line till the end of my composition, and here I need to find the position. I need to select the keyframe for the position part, and when our pumpjack at the bottom point right here, we need to, I think, make it in this way. So find the first position, drag it to the bottom, so it will be somewhere here. We have something like this, and as you can see we have some problems with our path right here, and maybe we will not even change it till the end of our composition. I think it will be fine. Let's create the shape layer without stroke. Let's create just fill and place it right here. It will be right here, and let's change the name, a mask. And guys, on the shape layer number 1, let's create the track matte on our mask right here. So guys, now we are able to see only this part bottom, but we need to reverse it and click on this icon right here. So guys, now when it goes through our ground, we are not able to see it. So let's find the position keyframe and let's turn it to the first keyframe right here. Guys, we will need to make some changings with our path, but nevertheless we need to create this route. So just need to continue. And guys, I noticed that we can actually create here the mask to remove this stroke right here. I think it will work, but we need to find the point where we need to make it. For example, somewhere here. Yeah. So we just need to create one more shape in our mask right here. So okay, now it looks like this. Guys, you can actually change the path for it every time when it goes to the bottom. So I mean the path for this rope, when it goes to the bottom part, that it goes to the top part. So I just decided that it's much more easier, and Eptavisuals make it in the same way. Alright guys, now let's create the same thing for our rope number 2 or line number 2 right here. So we need to change the path for it as well. I'm going to find the shape, make the keyframe right here, and on the first second I need to select these 2 points and drag it to the top. When it goes to the bottom point, I'm going to drag it right here. So let's see how it looks. Okay, I think it looks good. And the next, I'm just going to repeat all these keyframes. And yeah guys, it's very easy. So let's hide this screen and let's see what we have. You can make it even faster guys, just you need to make some changes with your keyframes. And guys, I'm not going to create these keyframes as easy is, because I think now it looks much more better. Okay, I actually see this line and I guess I just want to scale it a bit. There are several ways how we can fix it, but this way is the best as for me. Okay, now we have something like this and it actually works. So guys, now let's make here some barrels with our liquid inside. Alright guys, I have a barrel right here. So I made the screenshot from FreePic. I'm going to pre-compose it. We will actually make it transparent. Now let's create the shape right here. Okay, we have, for example, this shape, and let's make the track matte right here. Find the effect, it named wave warp. Here let's make these properties, so wave height 30, height, let it be something like this, I guess. How it looks. Guys, I also want to select the region of interest right here. I'm going to make it in this way. And here we need to crop composition to region of interest. It looks like this now. And let's here pin to the bottom edge. It should work right now. And now it looks like this. Let's change the color for it like this. Also need to duplicate this shape layer. The same properties, but direction will be +90. The speed for it, I guess it will be like a 0.5. The same here, 0.5. I'm going to make this color. So let's see what we have. Okay guys, I think it should be pretty good. Let's duplicate our barrel, pre-compose it, and I don't know, maybe we will just make the tint for it, or maybe we will just fill it with some colors, I don't know. For example, it will be in this dark style. I think it looks pretty well. So now let's paste it right here and let it be on our background. So I'm going to paste it behind our Pumpjack machine. We can actually make the opacity for it, decrease it. You can change some different colors for it. You can actually use the red one. I guess it will be even better, I don't know. So I'm going to duplicate it, and for example, let it be 2 of them. Okay guys, we have more than half of our composition. So now let's find our characters right here. And guys, let's make them in this way. I found the screen, so I decreased the opacity, yeah, and I'm just going to draw it using my pen tool. So I will remove the fill and I will add it a bit later. So let's make it in this way. Okay guys, I made the body part, but I also want to add here hands. I'll also add here a little stroke. Let it be in some dark color. here I will add the fill, and the same with our hand as well. We need to add here some fill. Let's be something like this, and let's add the ellipse, so we have our head of this character. I think we can actually make it much more better. Choose the fill and make it a bit in some background color, like gray, for example. Okay, let's make the font. So guys, to create the font, we just can make it in this way. Make it white. I guess it shouldn't be in the perfect way, so we will have something like this. And now let's create this, let me show you, this slide from our font. So I'm going to do it in this way. Let's create the shape layer. Let it be something like this. So guys, we have now something like this, and let's find the gradient. So find the points of our gradient, delete this one, and here guys, find this opacity and make it to the 0, I guess. And our color, I think it actually will be good somewhere here. So let it be something like this. So guys, now we can actually see our person with the font. Let's place it above, somewhere here. But I guess we should have this color above his head. So where we have our person, let's create one more. We can make the mask for it, I guess, just on his hands. And let's make the subtract mode for it. Okay, now it looks like this. The same way with these characters. And guys, now let's create this line. So by the way, you can see actually they also have here these red colors. Okay, let's create our lines using the pen tool. I'm going to create it in this way and till this point. Here we need to remove the fill and leave just a stroke. We are going to make it red, and let's increase it. So now we have something like this. And guys, here we need to find the contents, shape, stroke, and here we have the wave. So let's increase the amount, so we have actually something like this. We can increase and decrease the wavelengths, but I guess now it looks pretty good, I guess. So let's be something like this. I guess we can even increase this stroke, but it ups to you. So now it looks like this. Actually, we can place it below somewhere here. So guys, when you will done these characters as well, maybe you will also want to make this mirror effect for your character. So you just need to find the shape with your character. It's here. You can duplicate it. Here we need to transform it and flip vertical. So guys, when you have your person flipped vertical, now we just need to make it in this way, and we are going to create the mask. Make sure you are using tool creatures mask, and let's be like this. Add the subtract mode for it, and let's increase the mask feather. You can actually make it something like this and increase it. And guys, I think it looks pretty good. So now let's make the animation for our wave right here. So find the wave and use keyframe for your face from this point to the last. So we need to move it in this direction. So let it be maybe like this. Okay guys, now I'm going to add here some additional characters and you will tell me how it looks. As for me, now it looks very good. Okay guys, let me know what you think. We have actually something like this. As for me, it looks pretty well. Now let's add here adjustment layer. And guys, if you have deep glow, it will look beautiful. But if you don't have it, you can use just regular one. It will also looks cool. I'll show you how it looks with deep glow and with the regular glow as well. So with deep glow it will look something like this, and now let's find the regular glow, basic one. Increase the radius. The main thing about a regular glow, we just need to make a lot of adjustments to make it looks good. So I guess we need to decrease here intensity to 0. And maybe we will have something like this. So you can play with it and make it much more better. I will just add here deep glow and set it about 300 right here and exposure about 0.3, something like this. And guys, now as for me it looks pretty cool. Let's create the composition from it. Now let's add here 3D camera. Let it be 35mm, I don't know. And we are going to add here as a 3D object this composition. And here we will also need to add the null object. I'm going here to the active camera. And now let's parent our camera to the null. And I'm going to this point, I guess, and let's create some keyframes for our scale and position as well. So I'm going to copy these keyframes and I will paste it somewhere here. Okay guys, let's create the mask right here. I'm going to add subtract mode and let's increase the mask feather. Maybe like this. So now we have something like this. And somewhere here, let's create the keyframe for our mask pass, and even right here maybe. And when it comes to this position, when we need to see the whole composition, I'm going to remove it in this way. So guys, now it looks something like this. You can make this animation much more better than me. You just need to put some more efforts here and time, of course, but actually I think this animation looks pretty cool. You can add here a text because Eptavisual does it, so you can make a lot of different stuff for this animation. Maybe you will change some colors. I think for the liquid in these barrels I would use in the red. And guys, there are already 1000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. As I said, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for watching me. And I will leave this project file in my Discord server, so you can just download it. It's absolutely for free. And I'll start making you new tutorial. So see you soon and goodbye.